What's good? What's good? We are back. Yours truly, the one and only Paul Pickett, host of the Paul Pickett podcast. Normally I would have podcasted already Monday or Tuesday, but it's been a busy week for my music promo company, promopalace.biz. Definitely check us out. Today I'm going to react to, excuse me, Joe Rogan defending Ben Shapiro. But before we do, let's give you a word from one of our sponsors.
Me and my team, whenever we link up, they gotta be drink up. We sit down and relax and have few glasses when there's things to think about. Like I'm nice with the boss when I tend to the boss and I'm not talking drink ups. So tell the bartender that's tending the bar to please pass me a big cup up. And tell the waitress that's waiting on us to put a little ice in it. Now watch the ice become weightless like the spaceships that I be sitting in. Now wait and listen, no, they're waiting for that tropical twist that'll tickle your taste buds. Now taste some. Yo, I insist it's the Dizzle.
That's right, Dizzle brand premium luxury liqueur. Right there, that is the creator of Dizzle, Mike Dizzle. So check them out. Go to dizzlebrand.com, click on our locations, click on one of the top 3 links, and I would recommend Emilio's Beverage. And you can order your very own bottle or bottles. It's actually cheaper to order 3 bottles or more because of the shipping and handling is almost the same for 1 bottle as it is for 2 or 3. So order your very own bottles of Dizzle Premium Luxury Liqueur. Mixture of agave tequila, cognac, and orange liquor mango mix. Just throw it on ice and it's nice. Do you Dizzle? Yes, I Dizzle. Also check them out with the Dizzle brand merch. They got the hats and the t-shirts. Today we got on the New Little Apparel t-shirt, which I'll be promoting as well. Let's get into it. Joe Rogan.
Okay.
But so they have this podcast conference, and the Daily they have a bunch of booths, right? So the Daily Wire takes out a booth, and Ben Shapiro goes. So Ben Shapiro goes, and he's there, and he's meeting people that are podcast fans, and they're all coming up to him, and they're real friendly to him. They're taking photos with him and stuff like that. And then afterwards, they release a statement talking about the harm that did.
What?
And how they were not aware, like the people who ran this podcast thing, the harm in bringing in Ben Shapiro.
Let me pause for a second. I can see where this is about to go. So let's keep it moving.
Let's see if we can find
Bring him in.
See if you can find what their quotes were.
Okay.
That there was like danger to it or something. I forget the words they used, but it was one of those things where you read, you're like, "What are you saying?"
They're
like,
just apologies to people so they keep doing their business.
Yeah, but here's the thing:
They don't
like,
really believe any of that they're
they
saying.
have some of the top podcasts in the country.
Oh, yeah.
So it makes sense that they would be there. Hi, folks. We owe you an apology before sessions kick off for the day. Yesterday afternoon, Ben Shapiro briefly visited
Briefly.
the
They want to be
PM
like,
22 Expo area near the Daily Wire booth. Though he was not registered or expected, we take full responsibility for the harm. But he's one of the owners of the Daily Wire.
By the harm done
registered
by his
or
presence.
expected. He was there. He was one.
Yeah, duh. So one of the owners of the Daily Wire wouldn't be at a podcast conference where the Daily Wire has rented a booth. I mean, you wouldn't possibly think that could be in the realms of possibilities that could happen. And I can already see what they're about to go. That like, oh, what his words harm people. You know, words only harm people when you're a sensitive fuck. Sensitive fuck. Yeah, when you're just sensitive. Because, see, when I was raised that sticks and stones can harm you. Sticks and stones can break your bones, but names will never hurt you. And names can never hurt you unless you let them hurt you. It's like, I was telling somebody, I think I was talking to my mom, and I was saying, now, if you was to call me a racist white supremacist, I'd punch you in your mouth. Because it's complete bullshit. You just call me a honky, a cracker. I could care less. You know, I don't get offended by the racial slurs, but when you just blatantly call me a racist white supremacist with no facts to back it up, yeah, I'd probably punch you in the mouth over that one. You know what I'm saying? But this idea that just because Ben Shapiro shows up, he's harming people. I would cause way more harm than Ben Shapiro. I could tell you that much. Let's go. Keep it moving.
No way around it. We agreed to sell the Daily Wire a first-time booth based on the company's large presence in podcasting, which it should be.
Yeah.
That's what you're representing. The weight of that decision is now painfully clear.
So
Shapiro
painful. Oh
is a
my God.
co-founder. A drop-in, however unlikely, should have been considered a possibility.
I hate to intervene, but what pain did Ben Shapiro cause by showing up? See, this is the problem with these people on the far left. If you don't agree with their views, their ideology, their doctrines, you're a domestic terrorist, an enemy, a scumbag, a racist, white supremacist. You know, like these people are the most divisive people in America right now. I mean, I'm not a Republican nor am a Democrat. I'm probably a conservative libertarian. But the Republicans aren't sitting there. I can't find any footage where Republicans are saying all Democrats are racist or all Democrats are this or all Democrats are that. Right now, it's looking like all Democrats are hypocrites, follow double standards, don't believe in accountability, don't believe in the rule of law. And that's the thing. Like, even though I'm a person who goes off of natural law, I believe in natural law, there has to be law and order in society. If not, then no law and order in society is me walking to the grocery store with my 12-gauge shotgun and not one shotgun belt, but both shotgun belts over me for extra ammo, because it would lead to complete lawlessness, which is that's what the Democrats want, complete lawlessness. They don't really want equal opportunity. They want equal outcome. And that's not the way the world works. You know why? Because everybody has to work. In order for there to be equal outcome, everybody has to be the same honest person at work. It means one person can't steal at the job and the other person be honest. Both people got to work the same level of hardness and take the job on the same level of seriousness. One person can't call into work more than others. One person can't try to take more days off and more vacation than the others. That's not how it works. An equal opportunity nor an equal outcome doesn't work that way. That's the thing. People never take an accountability of how hard are you going to work? Are you an honest person at the job? Because people do steal at the job. People call into work a lot. Do you take the job serious? Are you just leaning all the time at the job? Because there's no equal outcome if one person, grabs a broom and starts sweeping once lunch rush is over and the other is just leaning and talking. That's not how things work. But let's keep it going.
It's all right.
He's the least threatening guy on the planet.
You could just
In 9
spit in his
wonderful
face and he'd
years
take it.
growing and
Throw his
celebrating
yarmulke.
this medium, PM has made mistakes. The pain.
We'll all
The
always stick with us.
The pain caused by this one will always stick with us. We promise that sponsors will be more carefully considered moving forward.
Oh, we're fucked.
Folks,
He's right. They're in a cult, and the only mistake they made was taking that stance. That's the mistake they made, is taking that stance that, oh my gosh, Ben Shapiro. Like they said, Ben Shapiro is the least harmful person on the planet. Ben Shapiro couldn't harm a freaking fly with a fly swatter. That's what I said. Now, me, on the other hand, You call me some of the, like, you could call me a cracker and a honky, and I just like, okay, so what? But you call me a racist white supremacist to my face, I'm liable to punch you in the mouth, man. I'm not gonna give you a chance to prove it, show your facts, your evidence, because there's none, zero evidence. But that's fighting words. That's the equivalent of, for me, that's the equivalent of you calling a black person the N-word. You calling me a racist white supremacist. Punch you in the mouth. You call me a honky, a cracker all day long, I wouldn't give a rat's ass. It wouldn't faze me. But yeah, call me something. I mean, because honkies and crackers are just made up racial words. That's all they are. They're just made up little words, racial slurs. Well, you take a stance of, that's the thing. Like, the Democrats have taken this stance that all Trump supporters and voters are racist white supremacists. And I would argue that they're taking a stance that all non-democratic, like even people who don't vote Democrat, like a libertarian or a independent, or white racist supremacist, I would argue that they're taking the stance that anybody that doesn't agree with exactly every single thing that they believe in, down to the very detail, that they believe you're a racist white supremacist. That includes me. Because I would never vote Democrat ever again. I was bamboozled out of my vote by the one and only Barack Obama. Slip talker. Man could talk. I mean, he could sell bacon to a Muslim. He could sell water to a well. I mean, the man can. He's a hustler. He's a hustler. Barack Obama is a hustler. He knows how to talk. I mean, he could talk the panties off of anybody, probably. But yeah, let's finish this up. See what what else they had to say.
They're in a cult. Like, you can't entertain any views that are different than yours. You can't allow people.
Especially Ben Shapiro. I mean, briefly stopped by.
He's 5'8".
Oh, we'll live with this for the rest of our lives.
It's just conversations. It's like people have opinions on one side and people have opinions on the other side. But all they're doing is having conversations.
Yeah.
You have video of him?
A fucking podcast.
Stopping by? What if he
Hey,
started?
hello, everybody.
It's him.
How's everybody doing?
People are like, oh, it's so painful.
Painfully clear.
Hi, I'd
There's
like
all
to
these people
meet
taking
you.
photos with him.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well. Thank you.
Listen, the way to handle people that you disagree with
Where's
is
Mel
to
Gibson?
fucking
Where's Mel
debate them.
Gibson when you need him, dude?
The way
He
to
would give
handle
Shapiro a knuckle
people,
sandwich.
they should
That's
have
true.
conversations with him publicly.
He's got a nice suit.
But this is bullshit. Like, to say that it was a bad idea to let that guy there is crazy. Of course it's a good idea. It doesn't mean you agree with everything he says. But you have 100 fucking booths there. How could you agree with everybody?
This is why I love Joe Rogan. Unfiltered, doesn't hold back. Like you said, it's bullshit. They're like the number one probably fucking podcasting group on the fucking planet. The Daily Wire. I mean, they're fucking killing it. You're at a fucking podcast convention. Yes, you want the top fucking podcast to fucking be there, you fucking idiots and you fucking morons and you fucking jackasses. And Ben Shapiro is the least fucking harmful person on the fucking planet. Like I said, he couldn't hurt a fucking mosquito. Ben Shapiro is the least violent person on the planet. I'm not a violent person. I don't go looking for trouble. But if somebody was to come in my face and, make false assumptions about my character, I wouldn't give them a chance to defend their lies and their allegations and their assumptions. Just like they wouldn't give me a chance by automatically assuming and making false assumptions about a person's character. And that's the thing. They make assumptions about people's characters before they ever even meet them. Like I don't judge no single person by if I haven't met them or if I haven't seen enough about them. Like a cat like Stephen A. Smith or people that in the media, Charlemagne the God, I know enough about their characters to know what kind of people they are. I know I have a lot more respect for Charlemagne the God than Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith is definitely he looks for racism with a microscope in places where it's not. Charlemagne the God doesn't necessarily do that, even though he's very pro-black. He doesn't necessarily wake up every morning looking for racism in places that it's not. And that's the thing. That's what these people do. For them to say that Ben Shapiro is harmful, it's like they're basically saying that he spews nothing but racist rhetoric. That's what they're really implying by them saying he's harmful. Because how else can a person's words be harmful unless they say that you're spewing hate or racism? Because if you're stating, and that's the thing, these people consider facts harmful. I repeat, they consider facts and truth harmful. That's why Ben Shapiro is the, facts over feelings guy. I don't know if he started facts over feelings, but that's one of his things. And I totally agree with him. Fuck your feelings when we're talking about facts. Your feelings don't fucking matter when it's the facts of the facts. You can't change the fucking facts for what they are. The facts are already in place. They're already signed, sealed. These are the facts. People getting feelings over facts. I don't getting feelings over truth and facts. I want to know the truth. I want to know the facts. I get on my feelings if I'm lied to. If you lie to my fucking face like Corinne Jean Pierre. She's cute, but dumber than a bag of fucking bricks. Yeah, Rogan's right. This is complete bullshit. These people are in a fucking cult. They're sitting there letting one small group of people and their ideology dictate the masses. I could tell you right now, the majority of Americans in the world don't think Ben Shapiro is harmful. They don't think Ben Shapiro just showing up to an event is harmful, painful. If you're that sensitive, don't leave the fucking house. Stay the fuck home. Really, stay the fuck home, man, if you're that fucking sensitive. Just load up a video and I'm going to leave you with a word from one of our sponsors. Good. This your boy, the one and only Paul Pickett, host of the Paul Pickett Podcast, a.k.a. Triple P, a.k.a. the Common Sense Podcast, your source for music, sports, politics, sport events, and more. Please check me out 3 to 4 days a week on my video podcast on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Rumble. And check out the audio version on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Deezer, TuneIn, Stitcher, Slacker, iHeartRadio, Player FM, and much more. Peace. See you there. That's right. Check me out. You heard the man. And I'm out.